Today I'm at the Lake Whelchel Trail in Gaffney, South Carolina. This trail's a 6.7-mile trail. Here's some information. It's part of the Overmountain Victory National Historical Trail. I will give you some information as we go along the trail, but we're going to be going down this way. Nice day outside. It's supposed to get up to 77 degrees later on today. I'm using my All Trails map, so I'll be showing you some clips of the or screenshots of the trail. The trail, like I said, is a 6.7-mile trail. It's a natural surface trail. It's 200 acres. It follows around a lake. The trail's named after Zeb Welch, which was the chairman of the board for the commissioners in 1967. He's credited for setting aside the reserve out here. It's in Cherokee County, South Carolina. There are no public restrooms. It's a good hiking trail. Mountain biking. It's not a very wide trail, but seems to be kept pretty clean. Dogs are welcome on the trail, and of course have to be on at least a 6-foot leash. So welcome back to my channel. My name is Daniel, and on this channel we like to go hiking, backpacking, exploring historical sites. Every one of these areas that I go to has a lot of historical information, so I try to give you a lot of the history of the areas that I go to. I will leave links to the Park Service and articles that are written about these different areas. This is part of the trail that Major Patrick Ferguson used when he was enlisting Americans to be loyalists to the crown during the Revolutionary War. I'll give you more information or history on him. I will link some articles down here, but he was a Scottish officer in the British Army. He was eventually defeated and would die in the Battle of Kings Mountain. I believe the article said the very next day. I will go to the national park in Kings Mountain. I'll do a tour of that. I did a whole report on that with my oldest son Stephen. It was a pretty interesting bit of information about the war. They said it was the turning point of the war. When the British lost, it gave the American army confidence that they can beat this very large, sophisticated military machine that the British Army had. From the information I remember about Ferguson is he was actually a sharpshooter, and he came close one day of actually killing General George Washington. So I'll find that article and I'll link it down here. It's some pretty cool information about the Revolutionary War. Coming up here, so trail's marked. I say you can see the trail. Very packed down. So that means a lot of people must walk through here. It must be a very popular place. Yeah, off to my right here as I'm walking down the trail is a shot through the trees of the reservoir. So I'm gonna see if I can get a better spot and go down and show you what it looks like. But I'm just gonna continue on up this trail here. Wait, there might be a path right here. Yeah, let's see if we can walk down this path. See what I find. Let me check the all trails and see where I'm at. So I'm gonna go up this way and go counterclockwise, because they said its trees are down. Here's a sign right here pointing to the parking area, which is where we just came from. There's the boat ramp. It says 7.5 loop, but according to the website and all the other places that I've read, it says 6.7. So we're not quite sure. I have the All Trails on, so we'll see what the All Trails has to say. I think All Trails calls it a 6.7 as well. We're going to keep on going, and we're going to go counterclockwise. Yeah, coming up to a tree here. Trail's marked. I'm going to keep on going. I was just talking to a couple that was walking the trail. I know why there's confusion about how long the trail is. Because if you go from the parking lot down to the trail and walk the entire trail, it's about 7.5 miles. The actual trail around the lake is only 6.7 miles. So that's where the confusion comes from. Yeah, I want to go back to giving you information about the body of water that I was looking at. It's called the Cherokee Creek. I ended up stopping the video because I was talking to a couple on the trail. But we're going to come up here, and there's another creek that splits off to the left. And when we get up here, I'll show you that creek, and then I'll give you the name of it. But I'm going to continue on for now. All right, we come to the other creek. It's called Allison Creek. The All Trails map shows that we're on the right path, and then there's more signs there. Those are old trees. They're not from this storm. But here's another tree that fell over. They've cut it out of the way. There's some more up here leaning down. All right, continuing on. Coming up to an area now where it looks like they have cleared the trees out. See that tree just flipped over. So they've cleared some of these trees out of here. Maybe these are the trees that everybody was talking about a couple days ago that were still on the path. I was also told that there might be a couple of otters up here. I might be able to catch on video if I pay attention. And it's also supposed to be a really old tree up here. So I'm going to continue on and see where it takes us. As you can see, it's pretty shady out here. Of course, the camera always brightens everything up. Slight breeze today. It's a little rolling path, but it's pretty nice out here. A lot of trees. So as you can see, we're following the creek, and I'm sure eventually we will cross it. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can get a better look at the creek. All right, coming down the trail just before the bridge, coming up to the champ tree. It's the oldest tree in South Carolina. It's right over here by the bridge at Allison Creek. Base of that tree, I don't know if you can see it on video, but it is massive. Here's a sign over here, gives you information about the tree. 98 feet tall. So we're going to be going that way to the bridge. Let me get up here a little way so I can turn around and show you the other side of the tree. All right, let's continue on. All right, so we're crossing the creek here. Sign tells you what the creek's name is. I'm gonna go over there, see if I can get a close-up shot of the creek itself. Here's the other side, and if you look off in the distance, you'll see that rock that I was standing on. Continue on. I'll come back once I get over here a little bit closer. I don't know if you could see it in the video, but you see it on the leaves, all the mud. You see all the dirt on the ground. Looks like this creek definitely overflowed after the storm too. Sounds of nature are so relaxing. I sit out there all day long just listening to the water run down the creek. But I do that, I'll never get this hike finished. So I'm going to keep moving on. Because of the storm that came through here in western North Carolina, a lot of the parks, national and state parks, are closed, so I've had to do a lot of research, and I found a lot of local hidden, what I like to call gems. Never knew these places were even here, even existed, but started looking, found a lot of them. So I'm going to be hiking to all these different places, and once the state parks open up, I'll go back. I have 2 more trails at the Croft Park. I don't know if Chimney Rock is going to be open for a while. I don't know even about Lake Whelchel. A lot of the parks are opening up again. So the whole goal of my channel is to show you all these different places. So I'm hoping to encourage you to get out into nature and go for a walk. Spend some time out here away from the life in the city. Get out in nature where it's peaceful. They preserve all these areas for us to use and enjoy. Yeah, coming across a tree here that's down across the path. Looks like some people have gone that way, maybe gone around the backside or even climbed over. So I'm gonna get on the other side of this tree and continue on. Looks like I'm coming up to a little bridge here. Runoff for when it gets full. It runs off into the creek. Squirrel on a tree over there. No, I didn't get distracted. Came across another sign on the trail. Trails are clearly marked, other than a couple of big trees. Looks like they pretty much cleared the trail. Stopped, talked to another couple on the trail. They had a Great Dane. Told me that probably about 2 miles up here is the dam. I didn't even know there was a dam out here. So we're going to continue on, coming across another little bridge. Birds are alarming as I'm coming through. You can hear them in the background. Looks like I'm coming up to that clearing that I saw when I was on the other side of the creek. It's an open field. Fence right there, so I'll show you more of the fence when I get up there, but maybe behind me you could see the fence. There's the fencing along there. So it's probably private property, so continue on up here. Let me switch the camera around so I can show you. There's the fencing there. Here's that clearing I was telling you about. More than likely it's private property up there. They got fencing along the creek too. Wonder why. Maybe if I look it up on the map it'll tell me. Maybe it's to keep you from going all the way down there, or they allow this trail to continue across some private property. There's a creek off in the distance. Down here a little closer. I don't know if you can see that, but the fence goes down across the water there. I had to stop the video for a minute there. I thought I saw a large bird up in the trees. I'm going to check the map and get a screenshot of where we're at. I wanted to show you what the path looks like over here. It's a very narrow footpath. Looks like it's well traveled. It's a really hard, packed down trail. Coming out of the open field area, back under the trees. Big change in temperature from out in the sunlight, being back under the trees again. Earlier I saw a bird out on the water. Before I could get a good shot of it, it flew away. There was a lot of trees in the way, so I couldn't even get a video of it flying away. Coming up to a sign. Dam, 1.4 miles. All right. So we have a mile and a half to go before we even get to the dam. The size of that tree. When I used to go hiking with my kids, we used to name songs by the letters of the alphabet, and I used to do a riddle every time. I know in the last video I did a movie quote. So let's do another movie quote. You need to give me the name of the movie. Let me give you the saying first. Right turn, Clyde. Tell me the name of the movie and who is Clyde. Please leave a comment. Please leave that answer in the comment down below. That was a fairly easy one. I have some other ones that are going to be a little bit more tricky. I came down here because that bird's out here somewhere and I'm trying to catch it. I'll work my way back up the trail. See if I can catch it on the other side of this creek. Well, I've lost the trail. I'm looking for it again. I know it follows the creek. It's a massive tree that fell down. The size of that tree. Massive root base. I'm gonna walk behind it because according to all trails I just gotta keep following this creek. So I'm gonna follow along and keep watching the map, and I'll eventually find that trail again. Some of the comments that I read said that people had trouble when they got over here because of the trees. They got off the path. Oh, I think I just missed an otter. I wasn't paying attention. Either that or a turtle. Something just jumped off that log right there into the water. Looks like way over there. Let me zoom in a little bit. See, over there might be the dam. We're going to be going all the way around the creek that way. So let me Let me get back on all trails and find this trail coming out of here. Looks like I might have found the path again. Let me walk down this way. I'm backtracking a little bit. All I did was just stay on the creek side and just kept following the creek until I came across this. I think I had just gone up over the top of the trees right there. Now let's see if there's a clear path over the top of this tree. Like I said, I'm backtracking this trail. So the trail's here. There's where, you can see it, there's where I was at. Trail was only over here about 20 feet. Should have just backtracked back from the bottom of the tree. But clearly, looks like he could have jumped over right there. A couple of hops, well not hops, but climb over a few trees straight there where the tree first fell down. It'd have come right out to the trail. That's it's a good thing to have some kind of a mapping system. Now, I'm not sponsored by All Trails. There's another program out there called Onyx. There's many GPS systems are out there, but it's nice to have a map that you can follow along for when things happen like this and you end up off the trail. Now, that nature preserve that I went to in York, South Carolina, there was no trail listed on All Trails for that one, so I had to keep marking waypoints so I could follow my way back, even though it was looked like an old trail that was used as a road at one time. I'm going to continue on now that I'm back on the trail. As you can see over there in the distance is the creek, so I'm still following the creek. Coming across another bridge. There's quite a few of them out here. Stopped to take a break, and as you can see, they were correct when they were talking about a lot of trees down on this side of the creek. An open field over there, caught up in a vine. There's a pole right here with a blue marking. See if I can get a shot of this field. A lot of vines out here. Old power line trail. I'm going to go back down here and continue on up the trail. I'm going to check the All Trails map and see if I can mark this spot. I just passed that bridge back there, and I was coming up this way. I saw this. Path goes right between these two trees. That's cool. Continuing on, I still keep a lookout on the creek over there because I'm still looking for that bird. Seen him twice. I'd like to catch him in a video. Just check the All Trails map. That's looks like Pleasant Grove Road. That's out there on the back side of that fence to the left side. Coming up to, we're crossing the power line trail now. Let me flip this around. Way off over there is what I was telling you. There's the road, cars going by now. Pleasant Grove Road. So we're going to continue on. That way's a shot of the creek, power lines crossing the creek. This is a really nice trail. There's that field over there. There's the road. We'll be going along that way over there. Sign. That's an old tree. Crossing the field, trails over here where the little sign is at. But it's going to go up here, and looks like it cuts right here by the fence. Not sure what that area is over there. I thought it was a parking lot. Really don't see a clear path over here. There's supposed to be a boat ramp over here somewhere. See if I can pick up on this trail over here. I'll have to check the map, see where this trail picks up over here. I'll get back with you. Still following that path. Sign right here on the fence. Stay on trail. Yeah, so the trail goes down along that way. I don't know if you can see it out there, but there is some swirling water. So that might be where the water goes down, continues the creek on the other side of this dam. This is the reservoir that they created to hold the water. I don't know if I can get this zoomed in enough for you to see that. It's swirling out there. There's where it comes out on the other side of the reservoir. It's Cherokee Creek. So I'm going to go and get back on the trail. I just wanted to see where it would come out. Alright, so I went to the end of the dam or the levee and I worked my way back down. When I showed you that other video, piece of the video, I was up there. So I've come down here. No marking saying private property, keep out, no trespassing, so I came on down here. I could have come down that hill, but I think it would have been hard going back up, and about halfway down that hill, I probably would have been a little roly-poly, because that's a pretty steep hill. Would have made for some good video if I'd have rolled down that hill. See if I can work my way over here. Looks like it drops off over here. I can make my way down to the rocks right here. Get a better shot of the creek. Well, maybe it doesn't. Let's go around these trees right here and see what's on the other side. Cut through. I'll get back with you when I get down there. Alright, I made it down. This side of the creek's not even moving. Hear the water coming down from the reservoir. I think I had the video zoomed in, so I had to readjust it. I came down from over there. See a little makeshift path coming down here, or a trail coming down here. This is a continuation of Cherokee Creek. If you look through over there, there's where we were just at. Let me get a little bit closer. Yeah, that's where we were just at on the other side. Came down over here just to see where the creek was going. Oh, I'm going back up that way out of the creek. Get back with you when I get back up on the main trail. I wanted to show you this tree I came across. Looks like it fell down years ago. It just wouldn't quit living. It branched off and continued growing straight up. It's a spillover for the reservoir. It looks like maybe during the storm we had some water wash over the edge of this. This all drains right back down into the creek that runs along over there. It's like a overspill or spill area for the reservoir. I'm going back up here and Continue on down the trail. I was talking to a gentleman when I was down there. He said that, telling me about the dam that's up the road from here. It was overflowing, and water had moved a bunch of huge rocks down the creek. So I'm not sure what the name of the dam is, or the where it's located. Well, I'll see if I can find some information, and I might be able to go look at it. Alright, as you can see, we're walking right along the road. So I'm going to continue on down this path. Looks like we go off to the right once we get on the other side of this building. So we've come along there. Path continues up here. Here's a sign. So I'm going to go up here and see what it says. It's just a sign for donations. We're just going to keep on going this way. Let me check the map to see how far I have left to travel. According to All Trail map, I'm only about halfway. I'm goofing off. It's already after 2:30. I don't remember what the start time was. But tell you what, you want some good exercise, get out on a trail. These trails sometimes are not flat. They go uphill, downhill. There's rocks, tree stumps, tree roots. Some good exercise. So I'm going to keep going here. I need to make up some time on the trail. If I definitely find something interesting, I will get back with you. So let me keep going. It's coming up the trail. Ran into these trees. Look at the size of the bottom of these trees. They're pretty old. Here's one right here too. It's pretty old trees. Show you this. There's one more right here. They've been here for a while. All right, just going to continue on down the trail. Good shot of Cherokee Creek. Remember the power line poles? We were on the other side, right over there. We ended up going around the reservoir. We were also on that side of the trail, continuing on this way towards the boat ramp. Coming across these purple markings on the trees. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, but I just passed the boat ramp area and somebody's having a party over there. So, continuing on, here's another one of those. You see this trail changes as you go along. It's not as many thick big thick trees over here, but they keep marking the trails with those purple signs. I'll just keep going. Coming up to a sign. It says caution, stowaway corner ahead. Guess we're going to find out what that means. Took a video of the water running down by the creek, but I want you to see the mud on the ground. That means this creek overflowed all up into here. Where I was filming at across there, you can see where the dirt washed away on the shore or the bank. Coming across the bridge. Looks like this area got wiped out. The bridge looks like it made it, but that's all full of sand right in here. Parking lot, 1.5 miles. So I still got 1.5 miles to go before I get to the parking lot. I think this is Cherokee Creek. Crossing back over again. Yeah, here's a sign right here. Another shot of Cherokee Creek going that way. Nice raised little pathway right here. This probably gets full of water when the creek overflows, and it definitely looked like it overflowed back there. Even a lot of dirt on this little bridge right here. I don't know if you can see him. It's a turtle sitting right there. I've got it zoomed in all the way. Well, I want to thank you for coming along with me today as I hike this trail. There's some interesting stuff. Still didn't find anything about that when I saw that sign for Stowaway's Cove. I don't know if somebody put that up there. There's a couple of houses out along the edge of the creek, so it may have been something they put up there. But if you like this video and you want to see more content like this, go ahead and like, subscribe, leave a comment, and also share this video on social media. It'll help me grow the channel. I'll leave the final map for all trails so I show you that I did walk the entire trail. And the distance, the time it took me to do this. I might put up a 25-minute or a 30-minute video, but it'll take me 4 or 5 hours of walking the trail to actually video it. So it could be a 6-mile hike, and it could turn out to be a 7, 8, 9 miles for me. Plus I did that little detour in this video where I went off over to check out the creek. That's not part of the main trail. So leave a comment down below if you have any trails you would like for me to explore. Some of them, if they're a good drive away, 2 to 3 hours. It's not going to be something I can do maybe on a long holiday weekend or something. I could pack up the car and go do a nice hike like in Virginia, or maybe get up into the mountains once they start opening those trails back up. Again, thank you for watching this video, and remember, lace up your boots. You're only one step away from your next adventure. I'll see you on our next adventure. God bless. Be safe.